Oh, just got out of the meeting. My back. My neck and my back. Damn it, man. I'm beat the fuck up. Them roofers, man, them motherfuckers are some monsters, man. How the fuck do they do that shit? I just feel like I got jumped and stomped out. Fuck. But we were just talking about that shit. Acceptance. I accept it. I accept that my ass got ran into the dirt. And I'm a little bitch. I accept it. Just what it is. Just the motherfuck what it is. I like to know. Acceptance is badass. It's fucking peaceful as fuck. Just, you know, to know that everything is as it should be, and it always has been, and everything that will be is exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, I don't have to think about shit. I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to understand, think, fucking wonder. You know, why did this happen? Why did this? Damn it, man. Why is this shit like that? Why is this? Why are these motherfuckers this? And why is anything the way it is? I don't gotta fucking like. That makes a lot of room in my head for just nice fucking peaceful quietness. To, you know, accept it like shit. Nigga, what the fuck? It's just what it is. It's just what it is, man. It seems kind of like a cop out, you know, like you just don't want to take acceptance, or you don't want to take responsibility or fucking, you know, for your actions type of thing. I can understand how that can be misconstrued as that. I can understand that, you know, because if you only know what you know, so if you don't know yet, then you don't know. But you know you know. It's pretty cool fucking listening to the different, you know, different things that people say instead of fucking saying some shit. Like listening to them and hearing different levels of consciousness, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And, I remember when I used to think like that. Like, it's just cool as fuck to know that there's, you know, to be able to see the steps in growing and shit that, you know, the growth, you know what I'm saying? To actually play it, like, see it for what it, you know, see the brush stroke, God's brush strokes, see his brush strokes, you know, that he's, you know, I was watching some of the old videos, you know, the old the testimonies, you know, watching the old videos, And some of the shit, I was like, damn, man, like the different truths and understandings and shit that I was going through, like it was fucked up. I mean, it sounded fucked up. Like a lot of the shit that I'm like, damn, somebody's gonna punch me in my eye or blow me away. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit that would ruffle motherfuckers' feathers and shit, their panties in a bunch, you know. But I see that, I see the growth, you know, the taming of the ego and shit that I had to go through, you know what I'm saying? Even when in some of them it was kind of like the ego, you know what I'm saying? It's the ego, you know, like and sometimes I see that I was like, I thought that I had it, you know what I'm saying? Like the different levels, it was kind of like I had to fucking think that I knew some shit and that I had it figured out, and then he had to remind me that I don't know shit. I'm a little bitch and I don't know shit. And I was like I'd be like, boom, here comes this truth, this level of understanding, and I'm like, fuck, oh hell yeah, I got it now, you know what I'm saying? And then you let me sit on it for a little bit, and then I'm like, hold on, nigga, I told you was a bitch, you don't know shit. Like, oh fuck yeah, I remember. And then I would, you know, it would open my mind and my heart back up, you know, instead of, you know, closing it off to new information. You know, you can't put new wine into old wineskins. No, same old motherfucker, like me and the new girl, we were talking about the shit, the girl that was my friend, my daughter's friend and shit. She was like, I was like, isn't that shit crazy how we believed this one thing, you know, and that was what people told us. They told us something and we believed that shit. And that was, and on top of that shit, they say, if anybody tries to tell you talk about anything religious or spiritual or any of that shit, fucking just walk away or cover your ears, you know what I'm saying? Which is fucking, you know, which is a perfect little, you know, something to keep you in a loop, you know, like, it's like, that's crazy, huh? Like, how you try to explain to somebody that, you know, hold on, man, you hear what you're fucking saying? You're saying that everybody on this planet, that God only loves Jehovah's Witnesses, and he's gonna kill everybody that's not a Jehovah's Witness, you know. But you read in the Bible all the time, saying you take all the shit from the Bible, and it says his love is unconditional. You know, so it's like, that's fucking weird, man. That's fucking weird as shit. Like, but you know, it is what it is. But it's crazy how, like, the mind can just, you know, the mind, the ego plays part to fucking, you know, like, not even consider listening or hearing, you know, something that's just right there in your face that makes a motherfucker blind and deaf to something that's so obvious, you know, is amazing. You know, it's so fucking crazy. Like, to have been stuck like that for so long, you know, just going in a fucking loop on some shit that, you know, and saying that I believed in God, I believe in God, I believe in, like, I didn't believe, I like, believing, like, I didn't know believing was the one they meant. Believing that they meant, are you a believer? Like, fucking nigga, you, like, are you a knower? Like, are you in it? You know what I'm saying? Are you in the game? Type of shit, you know, like, hell no, I wasn't in the game, nigga. I didn't even fucking know there was a game. I had no fucking clue at all. You know, thought life was what I thought it was, you know, and to have everything, you know, fucking the whole world flipped upside down on a nigga. And thank you, Spooky. Thank you. Cold. Oh, that felt so good. That felt good. I might take a second run at that. Oh, fuck, it's so hot. Yeah. And to put the fucking blinders on, you know, like the horses, I got them joints like horses, like it keeps them fucking just looking straight forward, you know, instead of fucking, you know, looking around and, you know, taking in other shit, taking in shit, my surroundings from the material world, when I could just, you know, just be, it's a selfish program, you know, it's got to be something personal, you know, so basically shit got to be, not you, I had to be alone, you know what I'm saying, alone, and the path that was written for me definitely made sure of that shit, you know what I'm saying, definitely made sure of that shit, and alone to the fullest extent, to have all love fucking taken from you know, and not have any love in the fucking world anymore. It was like, shit, a motherfucker can't survive without that shit. So my ego self thought, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck, man, well, it's time to fucking braid up this noose, you know what I'm saying, or let me find a motherfucking bullet to bite or something, you know, but it was all part of the plan. It was all part of a plan, you know, and it's part of the plan that, you know, my life is the plan, and everybody's life is the plan, and everything is the plan. And, you know, it's like the motherfuckers want to still have control, say they're you know, like, or relinquish some control, you know, even though that doesn't matter, you know, it's just a certain level they're on, you know, like it was the same, I see it was the same with me on my videos. It's like, yeah, like I was relinquishing control, you know, like in my mind, you know, like fucking saying, yeah, boom, I surrendered, but I would still keep holding shit back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll surrender this, and this, but I was still keeping, you know, not consciously keeping shit in, you know, keeping my, you know, some shit like, well, this is this, and this is me, you know, like, I had to get to the full surrender, to the point to where motherfuckers like, shit, if this is the full surrender, I don't have control of fucking death, and I never have and never will, and everything is already, like, it's a plan, which means is everything is already written. If there's a plan, then that shit is already, everything's already mapped out, you know, fucking, you don't have to know how that shit's mapped out, but it just is, you know, fucking, you don't need to understand what it's all for. What is it all for? What does it mean? I don't need to know that shit, you know. That's like why the fuck do, you know, would I need to know that shit? You know, besides the ego saying that I deserve and that I need to know to, you know, to do certain things. I don't need to know shit. I don't need to know shit, and I don't know shit. Wow. Like, you know, I know, like, what is it after I know some shit? I get to, what is the big payoff? You know, what was the big payoff for me knowing, thinking I knew some shit? Was the only payoff was in my own head to think that I could go tell, hey, I know this, and I know that, and I know this, and I do this, and I do that, and I do this. Like, fucking, it's all egotistical ass shit. You know, the ego shit, that's the motherfucking, it's dark. It was the dark, you know, like, the dark needs a light, you know, and everything is purpose, you know, and life is made to enjoy, and even enjoying the hardships, you know. Like, that's weird as fuck that I would enjoy the hardships, you know, like fucking, like busting my motherfucking hump today. Like, shit, I was gonna fall the fuck out. It was so fucking, the sun was beating my ass, and getting all like fucking all that fiberglass, and having to lift all that heavy ass shit, and nigga, I'm still gotta go back tomorrow, because we ain't even close to being done. And going through that shit, but the payoff was after fucking when 12 o'clock hit and we were done for the day, nigga. The payoff was like, nigga, I made it. I didn't pass out. I didn't faint. I didn't have a heat stroke, and I didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know, like, I damn sure wanted to. I wanted the bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was hard as a motherfucker, but fucking the payoff was like, after that, I know that I grew. You know what I'm saying? You know, something grew in me. You know what I'm saying? No. Grew in me. No homo. The hard shit is what, you know, makes life worth living. You go through some hard shit, and then you go through some easy shit. It's badass. I've been going through this hard ass. My path is shit is a motherfucker, man. Like, even like shit that's fucked up, even shit that's like, that's why I say, like, God is, he's like fucking like Joker and Johnny Knoxville, like Kevin Hart, and fucking motherfucking Ashton Kutcher, all that shit, you know. Is even something so small as like, why when I'm somewhere where there's a bathroom, I don't gotta take a shit. But then when I'm walking somewhere that's far, the boom, and then like somebody hit a button, I made a nigga have to take shit. My bad, cat. He's not taking a shit. Oh shit.